Hey guys, welcome back to the Vile J channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Flesh and Blood deck profile for Gravy Bones, the Shipwrecked Looter. This pirate necromancer hero is he's just a badass. He's literally my favorite guy. He's what got me into the game. Just recently with the release of High Tides, or High Seas. High Seas, not High Tides. Funny, thinking of the ships. He's revolves around creating gold tokens, hitting the high seas, and finding his best friends along the way. So I like everything he's about. Honestly, the flavor of this game is really neat. So I guess I'll go over the equipment first. So you have Gravy Bones and his trusty compass, which helps you kind of utility at the top of your deck for getting the watery grave guys and stuff of that nature. And then he gives your watery graves go again, so your actions don't action the first time from the graveyard. I like the hat. I know there's probably better choices, but I'm not going to spend $100 on a freaking crown thing. Full baited hook and dead threads. These kind of aren't that optional for Gravy. He really wants these as part of his suit, I guess. I'm gonna win Mage Master Boots just because this can really push for those big turns. Like sometimes just having the compass isn't enough to really deal your opponent like a significant blow, but having the Mage Master Boots at the ready whenever you're ready to make that big push is really cool. Sweet. The best thing about Gravy, in my opinion, is the flavor of him. He wants to... He only really plays once you've pitched a blue, which is kind of like... or not played a blue card, which I think of as like kind of getting your boat back on the waters, hitting the ocean. And then once you've used a blue card, you can start using your allies from the graveyard. And it's just so sweet. Like, you know, you hit the waters, you get your pals, you hit your opponent. And the cards kind of reflect that in their names and stuff. So, start the main deck. We got 3 chums. He's like your best guy. He helps protect your other boys. He's just great. He's just a great dude. 2 Whaler Humperdinck. He's kind of your finisher, so I only play 2 of them because they'll stop the first one, and then you hit them with the second one, and that's usually GG's. If not, they're gonna probably fatigue you anyways, and the third one probably wouldn't have mattered. The Sawbones. I play 3 of the Sawbones because it's just a 6 attacker. Big boy. 3 Yonk. Just another fatty tacky. 3 Rigor Mortis, lay the hurt on your opponent, big attacker. I play 2 Limpet, just to go wide a little bit, and also to apply a little bit more pressure to your opponent, because you can bring it back with the compass, attack with it, bring another guy back with from the drop zone, I believe. I don't know if it's once per turn, actually. You may play cards with Watery Grave from your graveyard. Yep, so you can play any number of Watery Grave cards. You can just bring out another friend to apply more pressure. And if you have like the Mage Master Boots, you can give it go again and then attack with it, I think. So, pretty neat. The new card from Super Slams, Gallo. Pretty sweet. I play 1 in the main deck, and then I have 1 in my, I think it's called the inventory, my side deck. 1 Scuba. I love that he has a 4 health. It actually matters sometimes, which is cool. Against the, like the ninjas and stuff, where they have like smaller go wide attacks. Sea Legs. I play 2 of them. He's my last yellow card in the deck, and he's honestly not too bad, because the Gold Kiss Rum comes up, you know, every once in a while. You can tap your hero to destroy this. Your next attack action gets go again. its action gets go again, and your hero can't untap unless it's pirate. But we're a pirate. But yep, just getting go again on some of your big guys is awesome. For some of the more generic-y cards, Saltwater Swell. We're gonna play 3 of the red and 3 of the blue. This is just gonna give us the agency to get our guys going. I play 2 red Restless Bones and 2 blue Restless Bones. This is just to hit your opponent and get a little bit more aggressive, because sometimes if you're just doing like utility things and like shuffling through your deck, you'll just like mill yourself out and fatigue yourself. So just going wide while trying to do the normal game plan, or not go wide, is like I attack with my Restless Bones and then I attack with my 1 ally or 2 allies potentially. So like it doesn't go like that wide like a ninja deck or anything, but like this does help apply a little bit more pressure since we don't have any of the other golden tipples. We do have blue still, so we'll play 3 of that. And then for our last big like aggressive push is our 3 Conqueror of the High Seas. Love this art, obviously. So good. This guy's just a good way to clear your opponent's arsenal, get some gold, do everything you want to do, pretty much. I like 2 Murderous Rabble. I see a lot of decks playing 3, but I don't really like this card in Gravy. I like this card in Marlin, but in this one I'm just like, I'm indifferent. This card is just fine. I usually just pitch it, and it ends up being like one of my last cards in my deck when I get fatigued. Heave Ho. I play 3 of this guy. I like to think of this guy as your best, like, getting on the high seas type of card, along with the Vasti. But these 2 cards here are like, you want to start your turn with these kind of cards. The same is true with like Portside Exchange. Nothing like getting on the high seas like with a Portside Exchange right before you go, right? So yeah, these 3 cards are kind of like, I want to start my turn with this, and then from there I'll be on my ship and I can summon my allies. Yep, and apply pressure to the opponent. 2 Chart the High Seas and 2 Give No Quarter. These are just ways to facilitate your graveyard plays. This one fills up your grave / your pitch, and this one makes your guys cost less. 2 Tip the Barkeep. Realistically, I should be playing 3 of this after a lot of playtesting. I'm kind of missing the 3rd one. Just create a Gold Kiss Rum, and then I can give a gold to my opponent in order to put it on the bottom of my deck, which I've gotten fatigued more times than I'd like to admit at this deck while I was learning it. So 3 Tip Barkeep might be necessary after some playtesting. 2 Call to the Grave. Would like to bump this up to 3, but I don't have a 3rd copy yet. I do have a Ruby Amulet though that I picked up at Pro Tour. Pretty sweet. 3 Sink Below for our kind of defensive plays, as well as 1 Blood in the Water. Sink Below definitely helps with those yellow cards in your hand that have no blocks. Blood in the Water, same deal. Just helps you can like stop a whole Brood attack with just itself, and it's amazing. So yep, that's the main deck. For the side, we're doing just a small armor change of 3 things for those wizards and rune blades. And in addition to that, rune blade, wizard hate, 3 arcane polarity. This card's pretty insane. Every time it resolves in those kind of matchups, it just feels so good. Alrighty. For the rest of the side inventory thing, we're doing Loot the Arsenal and Loot the Hold to help get us on the high seas and apply pressure with our pirate ally attacks. One of these usually does come in, whether it be Loot the Arsenal or Loot the Hold, depending on the hero that I'm playing against. If these guys didn't do the job. And then to round things up, I play the extra Gallo, the one Barracuda, and the one Kraken. And these are just a little bit more control options. You can destroy an item and destroy an ally. And then this guy makes it so the effects controlled by opponents don't trigger when they hit. So, pretty cool. Not relevant for every matchup, but that's why they're in the inventory, right? And then for the tokens I use for this deck, just some gold. Pretty cool gold token. And the gold kiss rum. And then Young Gravy. Young Gravy. I don't know what else to really say about this deck other than that he's my favorite hero of all time. And I really look forward to more allies coming out in the future and more pirate generic attacks. And hopefully even more Necromancer cards, because Necromancy is extremely badass. Sweet. Thanks for checking out the vid, guys, and remember, Boundless rules.